folks, how's it going? 64-Bit Math here with another video. Now for this one, this is actually my very first toy pickup video. I recently decided that I was going to start collecting a select style of toy. So I'll quickly get into that. But the reasoning behind this is I'm still going to collect video games. I'm still going for a complete N64 complete in box collection. And I am going for a complete cart-only Virtual Boy collection. So I'm still going to be picking up for those systems, as well as a few other systems or games I run across that I want. So I'm still going to be doing a lot of video game pickups. But just recently, from watching other YouTubers' videos who collect toys, as well as talking to Nate from the Thrift Dwellers, yeah, I just kind of figured that it'd be kind of cool to collect for something else too. So that's what I'm doing. Now, for my choice of toy, I guess you could say, is Star Wars. And the reason behind that is, when I was growing up, I really enjoyed the Star Wars movies. I had a lot of the Star Wars toys. I still have some of my original Star Wars toys. Not a lot, but a few. And I might show them in a video sometime. But I really enjoyed Star Wars as a kid. And so I thought it'd be kind of cool to pick up Star Wars action figures. Now, with that being said, there's so many Star Wars toys, action figures, everything out there, that I decided to start off with three types. Any favorite characters from the movies, droids, and bounty hunters. So that's what I'm starting off with, and you'll kind of see that in my first pickup video, that's what I stuck to. But yeah, I guess we'll see where it goes from there. I'm just going to pick up the stuff that I find interesting. A lot of this was from the time period when I was collecting or buying Star Wars toys as a kid, so there's a lot of nostalgia factor in these ones. I got most of these from a guy in my town. He used to own a store. The place where he had the store got some water damage, so he's looking for a new location now. But anyway, I contacted him. He let me just come over to his place where he was storing all the stuff. And yeah, he gave me a great deal. He did no tax, as well as 50% off the sticker price, which I thought was really cool. So, and he also threw in some free stuff. So I'll start with the free stuff and then I'll kind of go from there. So first thing that was free is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace comic book. I don't really collect comic books. I've never at any point in my life collected comic books. But it's Star Wars, it was free, and it's kind of a cool piece to have. So I appreciate him tossing that into the bundle. Next up is two loose Star Wars toys, or action figures, that he tossed in. The first one is the Red Guard for the evil Emperor, as well as C-3PO. Now these ones are both from the older toy line, like the 80s. They're loose, they're a bit rough, but cool that he tossed them in for free, so I definitely won't complain. And the last thing that he tossed in for free is still complete in package, or new in package, Darth Maul, which is pretty cool. He tossed it in for free because Darth Maul is his favorite character, and he said every collection should have a Darth Maul. So yeah, he tossed it in, and I was thankful for that. So that's the stuff I got for free. Next I'll jump into the other stuff. The rest of it is action figures that are still complete in package, so new in package. And it worked out to about $5 a piece, which I felt for what I was getting, $5 a piece is really pretty good. I know most of these, being from the 90s and up, aren't worth much, but they're all worth at least $5, or at least that to me, so I figured I couldn't go wrong. So I'll start with this one. I got two from this series, and as mentioned, I'm sticking to favorite characters, droids, and bounty hunters, and this falls under the droid category. It's R2-B1. Basically just R2-D2, different paint and kind of like a little jetpack or something on his back there. But it's cool. It's new in package, comes with a coin, and I thought it looked cool. I like all the little droids and their differences and stuff, so happy to get that one. And the second one that I got from the same series as that one is General Grievous, who's technically part robot, part alien, kind of like a hybrid. But he's really cool, so I figured why not. And yeah, same thing, comes with a coin. Cool packaging, cool character. Now the next series I picked up 4, and they're all droids. First up is Super Battle Droid. Again, new in package. Picked it up just because it's a droid, but I like the looking of the packaging, and again, for $5, couldn't go wrong. There's R4P19. Again, same as the R2-D2 droids. Well, a little bit different. He's kind of got something on his foot. And yeah, looks different, but pretty much just a different paint color scheme. But I thought it looked cool, so picked it up. Is C-3PO. Just a classic droid, so how could you not pick it up? And to go along with the C-3PO is R2-D2. So as you can see, I've already got a few figures that look like this style of droid. But like I said, I'm collecting droids, bounty hunters, and favorite characters. So when I seen this, and who doesn't like R2-D2? Seriously. If you like Star Wars but you don't like R2-D2, there's something wrong with you. Alright, so the rest of the action figures that I picked up are all from the same line. They're from the 97, 98, 99 Star Wars toy line. But the main reason I picked these ones up is because they're the ones that I always seen on the shelf, or they're the ones that I picked the odd one up of when I was a kid. So there's a lot of nostalgia factor in picking these up. So it was cool seeing them. $5 for characters that are complete in packaging from my childhood. I figured I couldn't go wrong. First up is 4-LOM, who is a bounty hunter. And, well, he's a bounty hunter and he's a droid. So it's kind of hits two, well, and he's kind of one, he's probably my 3rd favorite bounty hunter. So all those factors combined, I was quite happy to pick him up. Next up, we have R2-D2 with launching lightsaber. Again, like I mentioned, I have picked up a few R2-D2s already, but they're all variants, and I enjoy picking up variants of characters I like, so happy to grab that one. Another droid that I thought was kind of cool to pick up. Again, didn't really play much of a part in the movie. I think he's in charge of torture or something in a very small scene for other droids. Anyway, 8D8 with droid branding device. This is kind of an example of how they took any character or anything from the movies and it got an action figure of itself. It was in there for a couple seconds, but worthy to get its own action figure, I guess. Next up is EV9D9 with Datapad. Again, only in the movies for a couple seconds, but it's a droid. It's in its packaging. I figured it was worth picking up. Next one is Lando Calrissian in General's gear with blaster pistol. I like Lando. He kind of betrays the good guys, but then he redeems himself by helping them. And he's just a smooth talker. So I always liked him. So happy to have his figure. Another droid I was happy to pick up because he's kind of an oddball one is 2-1B Medic Droid with Medical Diagnostic Computer. I'm pretty sure this droid is just in the movies. He heals Luke at one point. Can't remember if it's after he gets back after being lost on Hoth or when he gets his hand cut. I want to say Hoth, but I might be wrong. It's been a little while since I've seen it, but yeah, a droid, so happy to pick it up. One of my favorite oddball characters from the movies is Admiral Ackbar. And if you've seen Star Wars, well, the original 3, you know why he's one of my favorite characters. Just because it's a trap. It's a trap. I can't do the impression right now. But yeah, if you've seen the movies, you know why I like Admiral Ackbar. If you haven't, take a second, YouTube him. It's a Trap by Admiral Ackbar is pretty good. Next up is another character that has kind of a fan following, even though he was only in the movies for maybe 30 seconds, a minute, not even. But he did get some speaking lines, so that's more than I can say about some of the figures I picked up. But that is Greedo. yeah, it lists him on the back as a bounty hunter. So I picked him up. I think he did bounty hunter, smuggling. I don't think he was very successful at what he did, but he was there. So yeah, happy to pick him up. Another droid, R5D4 with concealed missile launcher. Again, picked him up because I'm kind of collecting the sub-collection of droids, so picked him up. And I'm pretty sure R5D4, the only part he had in the movie was the Luke was looking at buying him, and then he malfunctioned, so Luke bought R2-D2 instead. So that kind of set up the rest of the movie. So yeah, I guess that was a big enough part for him to get his own action figure made. Next up is another bounty hunter, which is Dengar with blaster rifle. Pretty sure he's only in the movies for a couple seconds when Darth Vader's hiring people to find Luke and the whole gang. Luke, Han Solo, all of them. And yeah, Dengar though actually has a pretty cool backstory. Him and Han Solo go fairly far back, competing for bounties. They, what was it? They used to race these like speed bikes or something at one point. And Han Solo made Dengar crash, and that's why Dengar is kind of all wrapped up or something. Something like that. Anyway, he's a bounty hunter. Picked him up. Kind of a cool character. Next up is C-3PO. Because again, just like R2-D2, even though C-3PO is not as cool as R2-D2, if you got one, you got to have the pair. So, happy to pick it up. And the last figure that I picked up is Bossk with blaster rifle and pistol. Another bounty hunter, same as Dengar. Pretty sure the only time he was in the movie was when Darth Vader was talking to them all, so maybe 30 seconds. But pretty cool. I know he has more of a backstory than that. Kind of an interesting character if you read into his history. But as far as the original movies go, yeah, he was only in there like 30 seconds. But anyway, a bounty hunter, so thought it was cool to pick up. So yeah, that's what I picked up as my first Star Wars toys, action figures, whatever you want to call it, pick up to start the collection. So, as mentioned, I probably won't be picking Star Wars stuff up too often. I'll be trying to concentrate on finishing my collection goals as well as picking other stuff up. But you probably will see the odd Star Wars toy or action figure pickup video on this channel. So if you enjoyed this one, please let me know. If you want me to stick to just video games, let me know. Though if I'm picking up Star Wars toys and action figures and all that, I'll probably do videos for them. But yeah, let me know what you think. So I'll end the video with a quick pan over everything. And yeah, I will see you folks with the next video. So thanks for watching. See ya.